Hello guys, welcome to Not On My Watch. Today I have another very cool Squale watch that I want to show you. And before we open this up and see what's inside, wristwatch check. I am of course wearing my Chrono Tokyo Toki. It has not left my wrist ever since I got it. If you haven't seen my unboxing of this, it is on my channel. You can check that out after this video. Absolutely love it. Haven't changed the strap yet, although I don't like the strap that much. I'm not a guy who really wears dress watches that much. I'm more into dive watches, but this I've worn pretty much every day since I got it, and I guess I like dress watches now. So that's the wristwatch check. Let's check this wristwatch. First of all, I mean, you can already see what it is. But I want to talk a little bit about the box. Like, the box is tiny, very tiny. I thought the box was going to be a lot bigger. Not that that matters that much. It was just really a surprise to me when I saw the box and it was this small. Number two, it feels kind of cheap. I'm not gonna lie. The box doesn't really matter that much, but if you compare this to for example, the Unimatic watch that I unboxed on my channel a while ago, which has a similar style case or box. That one felt a lot nicer. This feels very cheap. I think it looks pretty cheap. The Squale logo, I think, doesn't really look in place there. It is also misaligned. I do like this logo and everything, but it looks very cheaply made. But hopefully the watch is nicer. Only do an unboxing because it has a different box than the normal Squales. I'm mostly interested in showing you the watch. So let's open it up. Inside you have this little booklet where you see some information about the watch. And yeah, looks pretty nice. Inside we also have a tag, a warranty card, instruction manual, all the normal stuff. And beside the watch we also have an additional strap, which is pretty nice. Not the nicest stitching on it, but decent strap. What does it say? It says micro. Can you guys read that? It's terribly hard to read. Microfibra, made in Italy. And here it says, well, it has the Squale logo. I'm not really into these kind of straps, so I'm not going to comment on that. Here is the watch, brand new, untouched. Wow, this watch is beautiful. Let's see if we can get it out of this plastic. That proved to be a lot harder than it looks like. It's kind of stuck in the plastic. And I get it out. Yeah, there we go. Okay, after about 15 minutes, I finally got the plastic off. And look at this. Absolutely beautiful. The first thing that really hit me when I opened this up is the smell of leather. This is a leather strap that smells more than any leather strap I've ever had before. I guess, you know, it's genuine leather at least. Very soft and supple leather. I like the dark gray stitching. I really like the strap. I do think this keeper is a little bit too big. That's because my wrist is really skinny. Here is the side clasp. But wow, like this watch, this might be the most beautiful thing Squale has ever made. It is absolutely stunning. I love the bezel. I love the faux patina, or I don't even know if I'm going to call it that, but the like ivory color lume. Orange minute hand, you know, classic Squale. It looks beautiful. As you can see here, it is quite thick. It is a little bit thicker than the 50 atmos is. Actually, I have one. I can show it to you side by side. So here is my green Squale. I didn't have a strap on it. I hope you don't mind. but here they are side by side. But more importantly, here they are on top of each other. You can see that the Drass Galeazzi, or whatever, how you pronounce it, is a lot taller. You see the helium escape valve here. It is very polished. It's hard to see, but there is the valve. Love the drilled lug holes. But yeah, I'm not sure about the case. Like, it's super tall. It looks very different than the beautiful 50 Atmos case, which is quite slim in the middle here. To me, it looks a little unnatural. We'll see how it is on the wrist. But it is absolutely stunning. It's very, very beautiful. It's on the bezel. It's same action as the 50 Atmos. No play. 120 click. Lines up perfectly, I think. And yeah, wow. I'm like, if this watch was the thickness of the normal 50 Atmos, I would buy it. But it is a little bit too thick for me. I can't try it on the wrist. I'll take off the toki to the side, and let's try this on the wrist. I don't want to mess up the leather strap, but here you can see, wow, it's, how big is this watch? Like, it looks huge on me. Look how thick that is. Ow. It's not as huge as it looks. It's just the camera, but the reason why it looks so big is because it's so tall. It's just so much closer to the camera. It is like, it doesn't actually overhang my wrist, but it really looks like that. But it is too big for me, no doubt. But that is the thickness. So I'm a little bit disappointed with the thickness, which means that this watch is not for me. But it is beautiful. I love the dark gray dial with this ivory color. It looks stunning. I must say, it is like dial and bezel, like from the front like this, it is the most beautiful thing Squale has produced. However, from here it's probably my least favorite thing, especially the other side. I think you see it more. It's probably the least favorite thing Squale has produced from this side. But only because of the thickness. It looks good, there's nothing about that, but it's just too thick. Very, very thick, which is unfortunate. Love that they have the black backdrop on date. It's something that a lot of brands just don't do. Squale is one of them, but on this watch they have done it, and I do love that. All in all, this watch is just so beautiful. It's such a shame that it's so thick. It's just not something I can put on my wrist, as you guys saw. But I just wanted to show you this watch, guys. What do you guys think of it? I haven't even wound it up. Solid SW200 movement, like Squale has started using in pretty much all of their models. But the watch is super beautiful. You get a second strap with it. Let's try and use our imagination. See what it would look like. Would look good with that strap, but I like, oops, I lost it. I like the leather strap on it. Leather strap on divers, some people don't like that. For me, this is just not something I would go diving with, and the leather strap is very, very nice. Guys, let me know what you think of this particular watch. I'm gonna do a little loom shot before we end the video. So let's do that right now. There you guys can see the loom. I love the loom bezel. It is very bright, and I don't know how long it's gonna last, but it looks very, very good. A lot of loom applied. Again, love that it is also in the bezel, and yeah, the loom, very, very good. Okay guys, so that was just a quick look at the Squale Drass Galeazzi, however you pronounce it. Very, very beautiful watch. I do recommend it if you have really big wrists. It is hard for me to recommend if you have a wrist as small as mine. It's just so thick, but It is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen from Squale, no doubt. Let me know, guys, what you think of this watch. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching again, and goodbye.